Hi, Karina here. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about what is proof of concept. So, how do we find books on Amazon that actually make money, and how is that process a little bit different for subject matter experts? And what can we do? And what can we think about when we're beginning to publish our book with our methodology so that it can become a bestseller on Amazon? So let me just share screen and I'll take you through it. What is proof of concept? Let me start with that because that is very important. Proof of concept on Amazon is the traditional way of finding books on Amazon or finding topics on Amazon that we know can make money. So I find the topic or I'm passionate about something, okay? And I go to Amazon and I start putting that topic or those keywords like how to make a blanket for my kids, right? Amazon's going to figure out some keywords here, blanket, kids, and it's going to begin to look for anything and everything that has to do with those keywords that the customer typed into the Amazon search window. In a traditional way, that is how we find topics. We put in some keywords, we find proof that there is an actual audience, meaning people are interested in this. Hence, they will exchange money for that book, right? Or they will exchange money for that product. Once we figure this out, we can then go, okay, great. Let me now start working on my product or on my book. That is proof of concept, essentially social proof that something on Amazon will sell and it will make you money. Now, we can look at this a little bit different for subject matter experts or SMEs. SME topic research, in my experience, I do this a little differently. I look for keywords, yes, because I need to make sure that my title and subtitle is loaded with keywords without overstuffing. But at the same time, I already know as a subject matter expert that I have an audience for this because I have been doing this, selling this product, and there is a methodology around it already. So I'm not 100% worried that I'm not going to sell. I now need to do it in such a way that when I do produce that book, when I create it, when I put a beautiful cover on it, that I'm using the correct keywords that will not just sell the book, but visually have people see it. And then I need to strategize to launch it properly so that I have the biggest bank for my buck, especially in the first 4 weeks. It matters that I have some type of topic research done because I can, through that research, figure out what keyword do I need to put in and where, right? Which is in all the important places, such as your title, your subtitle, your description, maybe back end keywords, A+ content, and so on and so forth. All of these things will matter when you've launched your book. Now, this is the rookie mistake. The rookie mistake is people tend to do this backwards. They think it's doing it forward, but it's actually doing it backwards. They look for the thing that they're passionate about, but they have no proof that this thing sells. So imagine something like weaving, underwater weaving for cats. No one cares. No one cares, right? We're not going to be using a topic. We may be super passionate about it, but like in the whole world, there's just 5 people that have the same kind of passion. This is where a lot of authors, specifically authors, make mistakes. Now, the professional people, right, the people who have publishing companies, whether they're self-publishers or not, they generally start with the topic first, unless they're famous. Because if they're famous, literally, they will be able to sell any books. We're not in that category. We're subject matter experts. Yes, we know what we're doing, but we're not in the category of famous people. So we must look for some type of proof of concept first, including our keywords. How do we know as SMEs, subject matter experts? Well, what is the litmus test? The litmus test is we need to check first. We need to check to see if, one, there are other books on this particular topic, whether that's a methodology that I'm selling, some type of maybe framework. Whatever it is, I need to at least check on Amazon to see if there's any other people who have published on this. Chances are there are. If there aren't, we're going to trailblaze, and that's okay. We need to be strategic with how we use the keywords. Where are we placing them? What are these keywords? And I'll tell you, Amazon is very specific on this. Their algorithm loves specific keywords. And two, we know we have an audience. Now we just have to marry that to the customer on Amazon. That's okay. We can do it. We also have a strategy because we have a customer base that we can use, which is amazing. All right. This is about it as far as topic research goes. What we need as SMEs is a little bit of a different strategy, and that's okay, as long as we know what it is and as long as we can marry that strategy with solidly good keywords. We're 90% there. I do have a framework where I explain this in much more detail, so have a look at the link in the channel and you'll be able to go through my framework. Hopefully this was helpful. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.